From IBM TV, International Broadcast Media, this is your report from Washington. There are 60 days left until the presidential election. While Trump has been on the campaign trail, a tentative agreement on federal funding between the Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, and Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin was reached on Thursday. Both sides agreed to use a short-term funding bill to avoid a federal government shutdown at the end of September. While this is a step forward, the parties have not agreed on the length of time the funding will be extended. Stay tuned. On the campaign trail in Kenosha, Wisconsin yesterday, Joe Biden promised to address a fundamental issue facing America. Biden stated, quote, "We're finally now getting to the point where we're going to address the original sin in this country, slavery, and all the vestiges of it," end quote. Donald Trump, for his part, walked back his statements and encouragement to the voters of North Carolina to vote twice in the presidential election in the face of heavy backlash. Officials of both parties, as well as the elected officials in North Carolina, formed a united front in publicly rebuking Trump's statements. Trump, instead, wrote on Twitter that he was merely suggesting that those who vote by mail go to the polling station to check to see if their ballots had been counted. State officials rebuffed this notion as well, indicating that such actions would cause confusion on Election Day and possibly contribute to the spread of COVID-19. Twitter has placed cautionary flags on Trump's posts. In other news, there are no new developments regarding the comprehensive COVID-19 relief package or the post office bailout package. Separately, the Justice Department plans to file an antitrust suit against Alphabet, the parent company of Google and YouTube. Next, in India, millions of students are taking their college placement exams, which will determine their futures. The JEE, or the Joint Entrance Examination, began on Tuesday and will go on until September 6th, while another competitive exam, the NEET, that is, the National Eligibility Come Entrance Test, will be held on the 13th of the month. Suffice it to say, we wish them all the best from IBM TV. Finally, the current COVID death toll from Johns Hopkins University is over 186,786 American souls lost and 867,593 global souls lost, with no end in sight. That is your report for this day, September 4th, 2020, from IBM TV, International Broadcast Media, smart television for a smarter global community, from dictatorships to democracies around the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. I'm Bill Trezevant.